host Nayan Jayaprakash. On behalf of Mahapatra and Lenka family, I would like to extend warm welcome to all the esteemed dignitaries, special attendees, book lovers, and literature enthusiasts to the grand unveiling ceremony of late Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra sir's book, The Essence of Homeopathy Materia Medica. Can we open this event with huge round of applause, please? Before we start, thank you so much. Before we start, we are going to open this event with the video. Can we play the video, please? This video is going to take you through the life journey of Sir. So let us take the look.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to celebrate a major contribution to homeopathy by Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra. His work is filled with valuable insights that help both students and practitioners understand homeopathy better. In the complex world of homeopathy, Dr. Mahapatra's work is a true guide. It provides clear instructions on how to choose the right remedies for patients, which is essential for effective treatment. Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra, a homeopathy expert, is being honored today by his family for his remarkable contributions to the field of homeopathy. After great efforts by the family members, we are all here today for the book launch ceremony of The Essence of Homeopathy Materia Medica by Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra. Dr. Mahapatra was born in Airtel, Odisha on 29th September 1936. He dedicated his life to learning and helping others. He studied in Kolkata, where he earned his degrees and began a remarkable career. He became a well-known ENT specialist at CH Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata, known for his compassionate care and commitment to healing. Besides his specialization, Dr. Mahapatra was a respected homeopathy practitioner and teacher at a Kolkata Homeopathy College. His teachings inspired many students to explore this holistic approach to health. He treated a wide range of illnesses, from heart disease to cancer, showing his deep understanding of the human body. Sadly, Dr. Mahapatra passed away in November 1992, leaving behind a great legacy. His work continues to share his knowledge and insights, helping future generations understand homeopathy. As we explore Dr. Mahapatra's work, let's celebrate his brilliant mind and the compassion that guided his life. May his contributions inspire new healers dedicated to the art and science of homeopathy.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Let's move ahead. So put your hands together one more time and let us give a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed guest to an evening filled with literature, enchantment and celebration. Let us welcome with pride in our heart Dr. Rajiv Yarabdekar sir, Provost FOMHS Symbiosis International Deemed Universities, to kindly join us on the stage, please, sir. Let us give big hands to Dr. Mrs. Mrinal Nedlekar ma'am, BHMS MD Homeopathy, HOD, Department of Practice of Medicine, Bharati Vidyapit Deemed University. Dr. Manisha Solanki ma'am, MD, Principal and Medical Superintendent, DS Homeopathy Medical College, Pune. Dr. Varsha Gore, please join us on the stage, Faculty of Anatomy, Foster Development Homeopathy College. Let us put our hands together. Bigger one, because I'm going to invite on the stage beloved wife of Mahapatra sir, Srimati Manjulata Mahapatra. Please, please, please join us on the stage. Today is really an incredible day for all of us, really a big day, because we are witnessing the dream come true. The big journey is going to come to an end for the new beginning today. Ma'am, please be seated. So yes, let us now formally open this event with the lamp lighting ceremony and pay tribute to Goddess Saraswati. I request all the chief guests to kindly step ahead and let us proceed for the lamp lighting. Let us now kindle the lamp of knowledge, wisdom, good health, and wellness. Tonight marks the commencement of a new chapter as we gather here to celebrate the launch of the book and remembering Sir by celebrating his phenomenal work, his dream book, and making his wish turn true. So with the lamp lighting, let us make a luminous and positive start of this beautiful, beautiful evening. Since light is the symbol of faith, wisdom, and hope. And let us all hope and pray for the healthy lifestyle. Thank you so much. I request everybody to kindly take a group photograph and be seated. Thank you very much. Now, with the excitement buzzing in the air, we proudly present Dr. Reena Lenka ma'am for the welcome address speech. Over to you, ma'am. Please join us. And I request you to kindly introduce us and take us through the book, the experience, the adventure, the highs and lows, everything, and the challenges, what you have gone through.
Yes.
Please, ma'am, over to you.
Good evening, all. I'm privileged to welcome you all for this book launch ceremony of my dad. It was his vision for this book, and I really welcome our chief guest, Dr. Rajiv Edwarkar sir, who's a provost, FOMHS, Symbiosis International Deemed University. Guest of honor, Dr. Manisha Solanki, Principal, DS Homeopathy College. Guest of honor, Dr. Vinal Nellekar ma'am, who's the HOD, Medicine, Bharati Vidyapit. Then guest of honor, Dr. Varsha Gore, who's a homeopathy practitioner. Dr. Archana Jadhav, lecturer of DMLT College, Sangamer, and researcher at Pune University. All the doctors from DS Homeopathy College and Bharatiya Vidyapit, as well as press, and SIMS faculty, staff, my family, including my mom, my husband, my son, and my nephew and daughter-in-law, and my relatives, and of course, the event management team, my friends, and my colleagues. So it is really an honor for this, you people have come, and for the book launch ceremony. But this is a dream which has come true for my dad. So this book was actually written 50 years back. and I have lost my dad around 35 years back. So this book is a kind of a culmination of all the medicines of homeopathy. This book is around 443 pages. The challenges what I faced was making this book into reality, because this book was entirely handwritten, that too in ink pen, and that was 50 years back. And I don't have much background in homeopathy. Yeah, I know, because of my dad, I knew what homeopathy is all about. But I don't know the medical terms. So deciphering those languages and bringing that book into reality, because no typist was ready to type, because it was a big challenge for them. And publishers, they were literally said that, we don't want to, because we can help you in publishing, but typing part you have to take care. So that was a big challenge. Then I took help of a doctor. Like, she had written hardly 100 or 120 pages, rest I had to type it. Luckily, by my dad's maybe blessing, I was able to understand his handwriting, and I was able to write it. The best part about this book is totally simplified language. So any layman, if they are going through this book, would definitely become a much better homeopath. And it's a boon for all the homeopathy practitioners, because the medicines and everything, and that too in a simplified language, would make all the doctors much more better homeopath. And at this stage where diseases are so much prevalent and all this, homeopathy can help, people cured for many diseases which is an uncurable one. So because I've seen magic happening in front of my eyes. I've seen how my dad has treated those cases which was totally, uncurable cases. So those things I've seen. So if homeopathy is being given in the right potency and it can be treated that way, so homeopathy can help a lot for the patient. So this is basically my dad's idea was for the students who could become much better homeopaths. So I don't want to take more time. Yes, I would like to say I'm really lucky that my dad has given a chance to bring this book into reality. And I would feel myself much more luckier, because many children, they don't have this chance, to fulfill their parents' unfulfilled dreams. So this is a dream for my dad, which being a daughter, I was able to do it. I'm really happy, and really I thank God for that. Thank you so much for coming here, and thank you all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for inspiring us and taking us through with your interesting journey and putting your thoughts well on the table. Now it's a time for felicitation. It's a privilege to have with us a special guest on this mega book launch event. So yes, it's time for felicitation. I'm going to invite on the stage Dr. Praveen Kumar sir. Please join us on the stage. Deputy Manager SEAMS. Welcome, sir. I request you to please felicitate Dr. Rajiv sir. And you audience, can we give big hands? Come on. It's a moment of celebration, and these all special guests have taken their valuable time for all of us. This is a moment of gratitude, admiration, and celebration, for you have given us invaluable, credible time. Thank you so much. Token of love. It's a beautiful memento, and let us support the Go Green campaign. Thank you very, very much. Likewise, we are going to felicitate everyone after a while. So kindly be seated. Yes, it is really, really my distinct pleasure to introduce Dr. Rajiv sir. He was having a big profile to talk about, but sir, I've taken out small pointers which are very important. So, sir के बारे में अगर कुछ बोलना है तो I'll just start. Sir is honored with Gold Medal Award as MD, Obstetrics and Gynecology, and has also aced the most significant Maharashtra Public Service Commission examination. To tell more about Sir, his pioneering work to the medical profession have earned him international acclaim since he is an active member of various government bodies and also the member of the steering group of international health promoting universities and colleges, the working group of UGC to bring out policies on health, and the Fit India Movement Campaign Committee. Sir's transformative countless contributions to the field of medicine have inspired generations. Hence, he is nominated by Honorable Governor of Maharashtra and Chancellor of the Universities as the Chancellor's nominee for the Senate of the Maharashtra University of Health Sciences. Please join me in extending a heartfelt welcome and let us give big hand to Dr. Rajiv. Sir, we would like to hear you, your words of wisdom, please.
May I request all of you to please stand up first. इस ऑडिटोरियम में महेंद्र प्रसाद महापात्रा जीवित है, उनकी बेटी और उनके परिवार की बदौलत. तो 2 मिनट की शांतता रखेंगे और उनकी आत्मा का विल प्रे टू गॉड फॉर हिज सोल रेस्टिंग इन इटर्नल पीस थ्रू द गुड वर्क ऑफ द महापात्रा फैमिली, ably supported by the Lenka family. Thank you. You may be seated. I have been designated as the chief guest of this function, but ये function हो ही नहीं पाता था अगर मंजुलता दीदी मैडम आपने ये जो मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट्स हैं आपके हस्बैंड के वो अच्छे से रखते नहीं थे. So she is actually the chief guest of today's function. So big round of applause for Manjulata Mahapatra ji, because the way she is preserved, and I had a brief glimpse of the manuscripts which were there, and I must say that the entire family, Lenka family, and headed by the author herself, ably supported by Rishabh, her husband who sits there, the man behind the woman, and the man behind the man, the grandson also, have done a wonderful job in seeing today's function come to a live, respect. The other chief guests of this function, truly deserving professionally, are Drs. Nirlekar, Dr. Gore, and Dr. Solanki, because I am an allopath and I claim no proficiency whatsoever in homeopathy. So actually, they are the subject matter experts, and today, when we are sitting on stage of an academic institutions, respects to all these homeopathy stalwarts who are actually, the proponents of homeopathy. Praveen Singh ji, thank you for having this auditorium ready for us and the audience which has gathered here, and thank you for making all the logistic arrangements. And coming to Leena ji, I am reminded of my own daughter, and they always say that a son is a son till he gets married. No offense meant to Rishabh and me. But a daughter continues to remain a daughter even after her marriage, and you are a true testimony to this. What a wonderful gesture to pay tribute to your father. I appreciate that and salute you and appreciate the good work you have done in memory of your father. May there be more Leenas like you, more daughters like you. Well, I went through brief excerpts of the book, and as I said, I don't claim any proficiency in homeopathy, but whatever little knowledge which has come in medicine, we learn 12th standard में basic physics रहता है ना, and those of you who have done 12th standard physics would understand there's a concept called as passive diffusion. So some knowledge passively diffuses from the Dr. Snelekar, Gore, and subject matter expert like Dr. Manisha, and whatever one of my colleagues, Dr. Parag Rishi Phatak, is the director of the Center for Health Skills. You've interacted with him. And I said, Bhaiya, ye materia medica kya hai? Please tell me, because this is something which we have not learnt in modern medicine. And sir, he said, sir, to put it in a simple word, it simply means what we learn in allopathic medicine as pharmacology. Only the approach is different. Since the time Hahnemann introduced homeopathy way back in the 20th century in Germany. And it talks about a symptomatic approach which is practiced in medicine to being different from what is practiced in homeopathy based on individualizing the therapy. And please correct me if I'm wrong. As I said, I do take a caveat that I am not a homeopath graduate. And reading more today, there's Dr. Google all over the place. So I found out that they deal with something called as PQRS. And PQRS, for those non-medicos who are sitting here, is something which not in the ECG which we read, but it talks about peculiar, cure, rare, and some strange symptoms on which the treatment is based. And the entire book, Dr. Mahapatra has referred to the two icons of books, Dr. Tadler and the others, where he's talked about what medicines to be given in different symptoms. Not going into the details of it, probably allopathy is coming back to homeopathy, because today in allopathy, we are going towards precision medicine. What works for me may not work for you, may not work for him. So we have to individualize therapy, and that's exactly what Dr. Hahnemann had in mind when he evolved the science, or discovered, so as to say, the science of homeopathy. It probably in a way relates to Ayurveda also, which talks of Kapha, Vata and Pitta. So there's a close homogeneity between allopathy, Ayurveda and homeopathy. And as I always say, it doesn't matter to what pathy you belong, whether it's allopathy or homeopathy, all what you need is a sympathy for the patient. And as long as the patient gets well, it doesn't matter what methodology of treatment you are giving him. I am at times accused, or maybe so, alleged to be promoting cross-pathy practice, because as allopaths or as homeopaths, they are not supposed to propagate and popularize each other's science of medicine. But I do firmly believe that finally it is a holistic, integrated approach to the patient. Patient is the cornerstone of the success, and as Leena ji mentioned that there were patients who came and she has seen that as a young daughter, how her father miracled the cure for the different patients he saw. And ultimately, the patient should be cured of his symptoms or his disorder or a disease. It doesn't matter really what form of treatment you give. And probably the best physicians are the ones who understand the patient as a whole, rather than treating a particular symptom or a particular system, or least of all a particular organ. And unfortunately, in today's world of specialization, and we're talking of specialization in this management institute which talks about HR, finance, marketing, systems, etc. Even in medicine, they have got cardiology, nephrology. I'm a gynac myself, and probably in gynac, a day would not be far off and they'll say, oh, I specialize in the left fallopian tube, I don't look at the right fallopian tube. I dread and shudder for that day. Having said this, it's important to look at the patient as a whole, and as end stakeholders, we define the success of a healthcare delivery and the healthcare indices of a country. It's important that you, the patient, are kept in the center of all efforts. And legends like Dr. Mahapatra ji have contributed in no small way. It's a pity that he left us in 1992, but had we had more of his expertise and more of his alleviations of the sufferings, the world would have been a healthier place. So my respects to the departed soul. And I've not forgotten what I told you over tea. I just wanted to know how many people in this august audience are from Orissa. Can you just raise up your hands? Okay, so you're not many of you, but the reason why I asked you, recently this on a lighter note, just to lighten the mood. We had gone to this Puri Yatra. I had taken Dr. Muzumdar madam to Puri Jagannath Puri Yatra. And then there was in सब रेस्टोरेंट में ना सामने वो रसगुल्ला रखा है. So Vidya said, "अरे बंगाली मीठा here also." And there the blood of that Oriai fellow got started boiling. ये बंगाली नहीं है, ये ओडिशा का है. रसगुल्ला तुम लोग जो बोलते हैं ना, रसगुल्ला संदेश, ये उड़ीसा का है. जगन्नाथपुरी के इसको हम लोग भोग चढ़ाते हैं. ये बंगाली बाबू किधर आ गया बीच में? ऐसे भैया हमको खाने को दो, हमें से कोई मतलब नहीं है, सब फाइनली इंडिया के. मच सिमिलर टू इट, डजंट मैटर व्हाट यू गिव द पेशेंट टू ईट एज मेडिसिन, ultimately the patient should benefit. So we ate our rasgulla thanking both the Oriai people as well as the Bengali people, and that's where the reason why I asked you how many people are there from Orissa. So good evening everyone, and thank you for having me over as the chief guest. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us with your words. And sir has rightly pointed out, the best physician is the one who understands the patient very well. And Dr. Mahapatra would be the real gem in this fraternity, because his masterpiece is going to be on display soon. So here we head start with the unveiling ceremony. So I request all the dignitaries to kindly stand up. The moment has arrived. Can we have the books, please? We will soon get the dose of medicine, magic for healing. Tonight, we reveal not just a book, but a gateway to imagination and open the door of possibilities through the eyes of visionary late Dr. Mahapatra, sir. I request Lenka and Mahapatra family to also kindly join us on the dais, please. I request all the audience to keep clapping and give thunderous applause. And here, the book is officially launched from today. I wish this book get popular globally soon, because this book is now available on Amazon, Flipkart, Orange Books Publication and Play Store. So grab your copy and please promote this book as a tribute to Mahapatra, sir. Thank you so much. Dr. Rajiv, sir, we don't want you to leave, but we know you have important appointments, so we will not hold your time. So thank you so much, sir. Sir ke liye जोरदार तालियां, please. So as a tribute, let me grab a moment to narrate sir's academic excellence about the book. Late Dr. Mahendra Mahapatra's book emerges as a guiding light with meticulous, please sit, ma'am, please. Meticulous attention to detail, as it will prepare students and practitioners alike with the tools necessary for the accurate remedy selection, a process that lies at the heart of effective homeopathy practice. So with this, we are going to move ahead. And you all know we have the other guest of honor sitting with us. So I request Reena Lenka ma'am to kindly join us one more time on the stage, please. I think these are the blessings Dr. Mahapatra is giving us. And this moment is really magical, see? Usko Shubha kaha jata hai na? Okay, so thank you so much. Yes, we have our guest of honor with us. Let me introduce very quickly. Strength in intellect, grace in action. Let me introduce to all Dr. Manisha Solanki ma'am. Give her a big hand. Ma'am is gracefully carrying the weight of countless responsibilities and also working as a research guide for PhD students. let us, oh, okay. So ma'am is very well known for her boundless depths of imagination and intelligence in the field of literature by contributing to various renowned national and international scientific publications, research projects, books, etc., and have illuminated many minds so far. In recognition to her contribution in the world of literature, ma'am has many times adorned with numerous awards and accolades for her remarkable achievement and commitment towards her outstanding services rendered to public health in India and abroad so far. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great honor and admiration, let us bring our hands together to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Manisha ma'am. Ma'am, we would request you to kindly share a few words with us. Check. इसका वॉल्यूम बढ़ा देना प्लीज. Check. Hello. Ma'am.
Thank you, madam, for introducing me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries and the honorable guests on the dais, all the esteemed guests in the auditorium, family of Mahapatra, Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra, Mrs. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra, all the family members, Dr. Sushma, who gave me an opportunity to be over here. My friends, it's a matter of great honor and privilege to be over here on this book launch of Essence of Homeopathic Materia Medica of Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra. The dream come true, as very rightly Leena ma'am said, and the efforts which she has taken to launch this book, I think she deserves a great round of applause, and we'll once again clap for her for all her efforts, enthusiasm and insight to get this book as a published book. Being in the field of homeopathy, as contrary to our chief guest, Dr. Rajiv Yaravdekar sir said, I believe that this book is going to be a great contribution in the field of homeopathy, in the institutional libraries, for the students who want to practice homeopathy. Sir also said for the lay people, because most of the people with the self-help care, they want to read homeopathy, so the book being in a very simple English language, it's going to be very beneficial to them also. And I'm sure this book is going to have a great place in the libraries of all institutes. And as I spoke outside with Leena ma'am, being a part of faculty and a Senate member of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, I believe that this is the occasion where I'm announcing that I would put all my efforts so that this book becomes it becomes as a recognized book for the students who are pursuing the graduation and post-graduation in homeopathy. And I believe the day is not going to be far. And with the global recognition, when you get the recognition, even with the institutionalized homeopathy, which is the most, I would say, the homeopathy which is institutionalized in India is one of the biggest pathy you would get in India, as people are coming from abroad to learn homeopathy here in India. So if this book gets this recognition, all the efforts which Leena ma'am has put in for launching of this book, I think that is going to be a great success. Few more things which I want to share over here when I was going through the essence of the book which I got before I came over here. I believe that since homeopathy being an individualized medicine and the prescription of homeopathy is based on the symptomatology and how the patient presents and not only the name of the disease and all that, but the notes which I saw, the manuscript which I saw, which Leena ma'am showed me, I think this is the experiential writing which we are going to get it. And the experience which is being shared through his writing is going to be so beneficial that I cannot imagine that if the students of homeopathy, if they start using this during their practice, they are going to be successful homeopathic practitioners. So I'm sure that this has really made a difference in the field of materia medica, the most important subject in the field of homeopathy. The another point which I also feel, which is really very, very important is that when ma'am was telling me about the cases which she had seen as a magical results, today, when we are talking about the holistic health, today when we are talking about the too much of technological advances and mechanization, we all understand that mental health is become a big, big issue. It's a problem, and everybody needs an help for an mental health. Homeopathy being an holistic system of medicine based on symptomatology, and no single medicine is going to be same for another individual for whatever disease, the name of the disease may be hypertension, may be diabetes. So in this technological advances, we don't want to lose the human touch, and we don't want to lose the understanding that every disease has its origin in the mind, somewhere in the mind. So if you read the Materia Medica, which has been written by Dr. Mahapatra, I'm sure we are going to also add an additional help for the society to have a good mental health. Not taking much of the time, let's congratulate the family for doing such an excellent and wonderful job, and my tribute to Dr. Mahapatra. Thank you for that.
Thank you so very much, ma'am, for appreciating the book and believing in the book. And I think the book is going to get recognition, as you have rightly said, because there are two reasons. The foremost reason is it is very simplified language. And the second most important reason is you have appreciated with your golden words of appreciation. So definitely the book is going to get popular very soon. So thank you very much. I request Reena ma'am to join us on the stage, please. So volume thoda sa vadva, please. Yes, ma'am. So we are going to felicitate Dr. Manisha Solanki, ma'am, with the hands of Dr. Reena. Can we all give big hands, please? Yeah. Okay, after this, we are going to listen to Dr. Mrs. Mrinal Nirlikal, ma'am. Okay, so before we sort it out, let me introduce to you Mrs. Mrinal Nirlikal, ma'am. Okay, here we are, ma'am. Your token of gratitude with abundance of love. Thank you so much. All right. We are going to honor Mrs. Mrinal Nirlikar ma'am too with this felicitation. This souvenir is so beautiful. So Mahapatra sir is saying, I'm there. I'm going nowhere. Wow. Thank you so much. Now we are going to felicitate Dr. Varsha Kiran Gore ma'am. Thank you so much. This beautiful arrangement speaks everything, no? Words cannot take the place. This arrangement shows ki how much this family love each other. Hai na, ma'am? Am I right? Ma'am is just smiling. All right. So let us move ahead. So yes, we are deeply privileged to have with us today Dr. Mrs. Mrinal Nirlekar, BHMS, MD Homeopathy, who has made incredible groundbreaking contributions in the field of healthcare and medicine. Presently, Dr. Mrinal ma'am is holding an esteemed position as a HOD, Department of Practice of Medicine, Bharati Vidyapit Deemed University, and associated with the organization for 29 years now. Ma'am is empowered with unique leadership qualities and tirelessly working as the president of Rotary Club of Pune, Shivaji Nagar, by making a difference. To add more, ma'am is also associate panel consultant in Dinanath Mangeshkar Hospital and shouldering additional responsibility as a hospital in charge at Bharati Vidyapit. So let us put our hands together and give a warm welcome to ma'am. This podium is all yours and we are eager to hear you. Yes, ma'am. Please, over to you.
Good evening, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here. I have no words to thank Dr. Sushma and Dr. Leena ma'am to consider me as the guest of honor. Actually, we are honored to be here, to be a part of this graceful function, and to share the dais with none other than Dr. Yeravdekar sir and Dr. Manisha ma'am. Let me tell you, she has been also my ma'am for a couple of years. It's a great pleasure to be in front of my students also, few of them who are present, and the great audience. Madam, homeopathy is, I don't know whether it's a blessing or it's a curse. But Hanuman's 6th edition was published after his death, after a long time after his death. There were many other books which were published like this after many years. So maybe we have to wait for the treasures to come to us. So this book is going to be not only a essence of Materia Medica, but it is going to be a treasure of Materia Medica. So congratulations to you, and it's our privilege really to have it. Why I'm saying so? As she rightly said, it's meant for the newer generation. It's not only meant for newer generation, it's also meant for anyone and everyone who is going to practice homeopathy, who respects homeopathy. We just went through the book. I also had the opportunity to go through the book a couple of days before. It's a ready-made thing for us. So we don't have to go and read Guernsey. We have read N.M. Chaudhary. So he has given the references from all the stalwarts and compared intricate nuances of the drugs, because for us it is hitting the target. As sir said, now we are having targeted chemotherapy. So they are saying that, okay, let me target only the breast cancer cells and let me not target anything else. But we have been doing the targeted treatment for last many centuries. With this kind of approach, especially for the students, it is going to be really very useful. And this is how experience matters. So we learn from others' experiences. So we always think, oh, ye to kya hai, copy paste hai, ye to kya hai, compilation hai, to no. Because it is very much experiential, and his ideas are being put into these books. So I'm seeing a lot of newer generation, and I think you will take the benefit of this book. Yes or no? Yes, you will have to. We will all have to. Because if we don't, then who is going to do it? And it is our duty to do these things as a priority basis for the betterment of homeopathy and for our own upgradation. So we always say that in other pathies, a lot of upgradation has been done, constantly. But we ignore our own jewels that we have. So this is definitely going to be a jewel in the crown of homeopathy for years to come. And so I'm really very thankful that you took all the efforts. Another thing is the type of the book. Nowadays people don't read books. Either they listen to books or they have it on their mobiles. But let me tell you, friends, it's wonderful to have a book in your hand. The smell of the book, the touch of the book, it really takes a grasp on you. And I went through, the font size is very nice. So you will be able to constantly read the book the way you want, and you can maybe start from any page and read. And that's the beauty of the book. So I am sure that I'm definitely going to read the book as and when possible, because we have Boric, we have Allen's keynotes, which can be considered as bedside books. So this is also going to be a bedside book for you. You can refer to it anytime and every time that you are practicing, and that is what I felt is one of the hallmarks of this book. Another thing in homeopathy, which is also a coincidence, is that most of the great homeopaths have become great homeopaths. First, it's always a hate-love relationship, So Constantine Hering never liked homeopathy. He criticized homeopathy, he wrote against homeopathy, and then he fell in love with homeopathy so much so that he became a great homeopath. Same is the story with Dr. Mahapatra. He was not a homeopath. He was a total clinician, a surgeon, just as Hahnemann was, not a homeopath initially. But then he came to know that homeopathy can do wonders, and he studied. So what I want to tell the newer generation is, be a thorough clinician and connect homeopathy with the clinical things, and then you can see the miracles. So just don't be blindfolded and no, I love homeopathy. No, it is not going to work like that. You will have to put in a lot of passion and hard work to come to this state. And so I feel that he is so much in line with so many great stalwarts in homeopathy. So I remembered these 2-3 names. And so yes, many good homeopaths have been allopaths, understanding the fallacies of the pathy and connecting their clinical knowledge to homeopathy. So this is one more thing which I would like to mention. And as Madam said, we will definitely recommend this book to our students, and not only the students, the practitioners also will be benefited. I once again thank all the Mahapatra family, the hard work, and moreover, what a way to give a tribute to your own father. Yes? So I feel once again, thank you very much, and a great job done, and we will all be blessed and honored with this. Thank you so much once again.
What a beautiful feedback ma'am has given to the new generation, our generation. It's like this book is like a gem in the crown of homeopathy. Very well said, and that says it all. So yes, it's a ready material for everybody to refer back, and this is certainly a treasure of trove. So likewise, we have many testimony in the house, and we are going to play the video to listen to other testimonies, please. Can we play the video? Ma'am, you can.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Reena Lenka, daughter of Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra, whose book we are planning to launch. This book is all about the little intricacies of homeopathy. Since all of you know homeopathy is based on symptoms, this book covers all the symptoms and the different kind of medicines on which this homeopathy medicines can be given. It is actually a treasure for all the homeopaths. Anyone going through the book, I'm sure, would be benefiting and can become a much better doctor. And it is really a boon for all the mankind, because homeopathy is such a science where it cures you from the root and it has got no side effects, and it is going to cure each and every patient for different kind of diseases which are very difficult to cure. It ranges from different types of diseases, right from your diabetes, skin cancer, to other diseases related to liver or any kind of rheumatic diseases or heart diseases or kind of abdomen related diseases. So these kind of diseases has been treated in homeopathy in a very good way. And my dad was a master in that, and he has researched a lot. And no doubt, this book he has written 50 years back. And after great effort, I am able to revive this book to such an extent that it is going to help all the homeopathy doctors to be a much better doctor. Thank you so much, and please do go through the book and please do give your blessings on that. Thank you. God bless you all.
Good morning, friends. I welcome you all to this function. I, first of all, I introduce myself. I am Dr. K.K. Naik, Senior Consultant Surgery. I have worked in different government institutions of Odisha. In last 31st July 2023, I got retired from my job, and today I am working in a private nursing home. Few days back, Irina called me and told, Mama, you will speak few words on publication of the book function. So I committed to speak few words regarding her father. The writer, Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra, of course, is no more. We are going to publish it posthumously. So here I thank Irina for her ceaseless efforts, for her hard work on publishing this book. I will speak a few words on Dr. Mahendra Prasad Mahapatra, who is related to me as Jijaji. He was very noble-hearted, kind-hearted, very good person to me. No doubt, he was a good physician in homeopathy. He has treated a large number of patients in Khilipur area, Calcutta. During his lifetime, he not only treats the patient, but also he was spending a lot of time in reading, going through his homeopathic books and going through homeopathic literature. And always he had a dream to develop the homeopathic science to a greater height. He has worked some decades in the Tirupur area as a private doctor, as a private practitioner. He sees it, he looks at the patient as his own person, and he never thinks he he dedicated his life to this science. I wish on this occasion I wish all the best in circulation. I thank you all for patience hearing. Thank you.
Hello, I am Dr. Homeopathy Kaur, nephew of Dr. Mahendra Mahapatra. Though I am his nephew, but he taught me homeopathic treatment as his true student. So far my knowledge concerned, late Dr. Mahapatra was brilliant and every polycate Materia Medica was in his memory for comparison in any time. Late Dr. Mahapatra cured many of incurable chronic diseases. Now our wish is Materia Medica, named essence of Materia Medica, will help the students and doctors for their patients and for development of homeopathy. Thank you, Dr. Homeopathy Kaur.
Thank you so much. Now we are moving ahead. We are delighted to welcome Dr. Varsha Kiran Gore ma'am, having a wealth of experience in homeopathy since 18 years, studying modern pharmacology in BJ Government Medical College, Pune. She is faculty of anatomy in Foster Development Homeopathy Medical College at Sri Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. She understands the importance of personalized care and well-being by empowering many in her pursuit of health and vitality. We extend our warmest welcome and invite ma'am to share her views too. Ma'am, please join us.
मी मराठीत बोलेल. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मी थँक म्हणेल डॉक्टर सुषमा की जी आमची क्लासमेट आहे, तिने एवढ्या मोठ्या इव्हेंटसाठी मला बोलवलं आणि रीना मॅडमला पण मी थँकफुल आहे. आणि कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन्स रीना मॅम, लेंका फॅमिली अँड ऑल महापात्रा फॅमिली. आणि ॲक्च्युली मी होमिओपॅथीमध्ये मॅडम सांगते म्हणजे आता खरं 18 वर्षापासून प्रॅक्टिस करते आहे, पण जनरल प्रॅक्टिसकडे थोडा जास्त कल आहे माझा. पण आत्ता बुक बघितलं आणि रीना मॅम जेवढ्या कॉन्फिडेंटली बोलत होत्या की पप्पांनी कसे केसेस हँडल केल्या आणि त्या अगदी म्हणजे 100% सांगत होत्या की क्युअर पॉसिबल आहे. तर खरंच मी म्हणजे त्यांच्याकडून इम्प्रेस झाले आणि मी आता त्यांना वचन देते की इन नेक्स्ट फ्यू मंथ्स मिनिमम 5 केसेस आय विल क्युअर बाय प्युअर होमिओपॅथी. अँड थँक्यू सो मच.
थँक्यू सो मच मॅम. आणि खरंच खूप छान वाटलं ऐकून की प्रामाणिक तुमचं मत तुम्ही दिलं आणि क्युअर पॉसिबल आहे. आणि डेफिनेटली मॅम त्यांच्या म्हणजे त्यांनी उल्लेख केल्यामुळे कदाचित तुमचा कॉन्फिडन्स अजून वाढला आहे. आणि 5 पेशंट इन क्युअर बाय होमिओपॅथी, दॅट्स रिअली अ गुड रिवॉर्ड फॉर यू, युअर हार्ड वर्क मॅम. सो येस, नाव आय एम गोइंग टू ब्रिंग ऑन स्टेज डॉक्टर अर्चना जाधव. Ma'am, please join us. We are delighted to welcome Dr. Jadhav, who holds a keen interest in holistic health and has a sincere desire to explore the benefits of homeopathy treatment. Ma'am is not only a skilled practitioner, but also a passionate to advocate for spreading awareness about homeopathy's benefit and promoting holistic wellness in the community. So we are really privileged and honored to have you with us. Over to you, ma'am. मैम के लिए जोरदार तालियां. So yes, yeah, please.
सर्वांना शुभ संध्याकाळ. मी डॉक्टर अर्चना गच्चे. आज मी डॉक्टर महेंद्र महापात्रा यांच्या होमिओपॅथी मटेरिया मेडिका या महत्त्वाच्या पुस्तकाच्या प्रकाशनाच्या वेळी तुमच्यासमोर उभी आहे. याचा मला अत्यंत आनंद आणि सन्मान वाटतो. आजची संध्याकाळ हा केवळ नवीन प्रकाशनाचा उत्सव नाही, तर डॉक्टरांच्या होमिओपॅथीच्या क्षेत्रात आणलेल्या अथक समर्पणाचा, प्रगल्भ कौशल्याचा आणि अतुलनीय उत्कटतेचा दाखला आहे असे मला वाटते. मला आनंद आहे की मला या पुस्तक प्रकाशन सोहळ्याचा भाग बनण्याची संधी मिळाली. या कार्यक्रमात मला बोलण्याची संधी दिल्याबद्दल मी पुन्हा एकदा आयोजकांचे आभार मानते. थँक्यू सो मच.
मॅम, मनापासून शब्दसुमनांनी तुमचे आभार मानू तितके कमी आहे. तुम्ही आज वेळ काढून आलात आणि मूल्यवान शब्द आमच्याबरोबर शेअर केलात, त्याबद्दल खूप खूप आभार आणि धन्यवाद. नाव इट्स टाईम फॉर द वोट ऑफ थँक्स. ॲज वी ड्रॉ दिस मेमोरेबल इव्हेंट टू अ क्लोज, we kindly invite Dr. Reena ma'am one more time on the stage to extend her heartfelt gratitude to those who have successfully contributed to this mega event. एक बार रीना मैम के लिए ज़ोरदार तालियां. और मैं चाहूँगी कि मतलब तालियां तो ठीक है, मतलब उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा काम किया, बहुत शाबाशी उनको मिली, बट हम एक गिफ्ट उनको देना चाहते. हम एक स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन दे देते. मतलब ऐसे बहुत कम डॉटर है, मतलब वहाँ पे महापात्रा सर भी बहुत गर्व महसूस कर रहे होंगे, और उनकी माताजी यहाँ पे है आणि एका मुलींनी ती गोष्ट करून दाखवली, अवघड गोष्ट सोपी करून दाखवली. दैट्स वेरी कमेंडेबल मैम, थैंक यू. एंड इतना हार्डवर्क करने के बाद में her smile is bright. So yes ma'am, vote of thanks please. Please be seated.
Thank you everyone for coming, and I had invited people and I'm really blessed that everyone has come, and I'm really privileged and honored to have all of you on stage as well. I'm really thankful to Dr. Praveen Kumar Bhoyar sir, who has been a constant support. I'm really privileged to Dr. Rajiv Erwadkar sir, and also lucky to have the 3 guests of honors, that is Dr. Mrinal Nilakar ma'am, then Dr. Varsha Gore ma'am, and Dr. Manisha Solanki ma'am, and also Dr. Archana ma'am. So it's really been a pleasure. I'm also thankful to all my friends, my colleagues, my same staff as well, even IT people who have supported me a lot, press who has supported me a lot. I'm also thankful to all the doctors of Bharati Vidyapit and DS Homeopathy Medical College, my family, that is my son, my husband, my mom, for their constant support, as well as for each and everyone who is present here and who has supported me a lot for this function. I wouldn't have been able to do it if you people hadn't supported me. And SIMS has really supported me a lot. So from the day one, they have been a constant support by the staff. And it was their idea actually that, ma'am, why not do this, function in this auditorium? And it would be great. It is really a great pleasure. And today director sir is not here. He would have been very, very happy, but since he was busy somewhere else, so he is not present. But yes, SIMS has supported me a lot, and I'm really privileged. Thank you all. Thanks a lot for everyone who has come and supported me. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you all are not supposed to leave. Why? Because you all have to mandatorily click photographs with Reena ma'am, please, along with the book, and promote as much you can on your social handles, to your colleagues, to your peer group, to colleges, hospitals, wherever, because this is going to be a blessed gift to Dr. Mahapatra from us. This is the only thing what we can do. हाँ हाँ हाँ, ये बुक्स सभी ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पे है, अमेजोन पे है, ऑरेंज पब्लिकेशंस पे है, फ्लिपकार्ट पे है एंड प्ले स्टोर पे भी है. सो यू कैन बाय फ्रॉम दोज लिंक्स. सो यस, प्लीज जॉइन अस फॉर द फोटोग्राफ.
Question and answer session, like if you have any questions, we can give you the answers as well.
Because I can see most of the serious faces over here.
Any questions from the audience?
Anything you want to ask? Okay, so then just buy the book and we can go home. Okay, so thank you. All good things come to an end. I think this is not the end, this is just a beautiful beginning. So have the happy reading. Stay happy, stay healthy. This was your host signing off, Nayan Jayaprakash. Thank you so much. And here we proceed with the photographs. Photographer, please.
Sir, please.
So all the family members, please join us on the stage. Let us all take the photographs. Beautiful memories we can take back home along with us. And yes, we were FB live, so the music was off. Now हम music बजा सकते हैं. We can play instrumental. You can watch and reshare the links. This is available on FB live. Let me repeat, this book is available from today officially and globally on Amazon, Flipkart, Orange Books Publication and Play Store. So you can grab your copy. And also request you to relish the delicious food which is waiting for all of you. Khana kha ke hi ghar jaiyega. So yes, you may leave the auditorium, please. Thank you so much. So dinner is ready poolside. Enjoy your meal. Thank you so much.